We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Luis Severino gets the ball with a World Championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Here's the pitch. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So striding in, Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounder. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hit is.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Kyle Hendricks will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at that. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. 0-1, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And, almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Voit, base runner at first with 1 out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you've got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and quickly there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A 2 ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1. It's a fastball that misses. Goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Sliding into the box, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
In tight with the sinker, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
All even now, 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Out in front of it, strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 on its way.
0-1.
Line drive to center field. Powell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Victor Caratini, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Whit Merrifield will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Well, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready for another chance? Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
One strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He singled his last time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Runners on first with one down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hold down.
Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball.
Question about it. One of the things you like to do on a pitch is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Gary Sanchez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. Is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that. And
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout. He's a big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Two and two. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all.
No strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. The left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. A changeup that drops below the knees for the ball.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Bounce to first. He's got it. It's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here. Answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. From the belt, the pitch. Kyle Schwarber is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball down.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Gleyber Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-1.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
In the air, out to right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ryan Mountcastle is on deck. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Mountcastle, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
To second for 1 on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've got more. Chad Green, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him to go down swinging there. Victor Caratini goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Whit Merrifield is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Standing in, Adam Eaton. He was a double play victim last time around. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Eaton Hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Striding in, Adalberto Mondesi, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Luke Voigt. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that's in there for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Luke Voigt becomes out number 2 this inning. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. Hitter's count all the way. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. At the plate, Mike Ford. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is skied into short left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And they'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from... Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to first delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. ground out to second. Torres scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was...
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Judge is going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Here comes the first pitch. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second. Standing in now, DJ Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And this is a strike 3 call. Whoa, caught a break there. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
It was a walk in his last trip. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No, off the plate.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Torres brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Adam Ottavino will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Stepping in, Ian Happ. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. So take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked at full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready once again, Whit Merrifield. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. 2-2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air out to center field. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs get a run. Trevor McGill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound. Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Plate now at Roberto Mondesi. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Now in the box, Luke Voigt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And look out! That might have got him right in the chest. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Gary Sanchez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees. Tommy La Stella will stay in the ballgame now and take over. In left field, Mike Tauchman. Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Bryant is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 1-2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's the second out. Now batting, Michael. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
No.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Kyle Bryant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A 1-0 delivery.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. The 2-1.
2-2.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out. That'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Jones. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. He missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And it looks like this could be a critical. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
3-2, full count. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Alec Mills takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So striding forward now, DJ Stewart. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, I think it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Two, here it is.
No.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That misses and will even at 2-2. For the K, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by one, B-Row. That base hit drives in two. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Settling in now, Mike Tauchman. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 3 runs. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now Kyle Schwarber. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty. Bases
are empty here, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please